Hello.
Hi there. Nice to see you again.
Yes, lovely to see you too.
I'm standing today. I have a standing desk, so I have it in a slightly different position.
Oh, okay.
Is this light up here too bright?
No.
No? Okay. So I had a special idea today. I thought I'd share it.
Sure.
Chapter 8
Mm-hmm.
has 30 verses.
Mm-hmm.
And we could read verse by verse to each other in sequence.
Okay, we can try it.
Yeah, I thought, if I do the introduction, or sorry, the title and the odd numbered ones,
Okay.
and Amba does the even numbered ones, then we finish on 30, so that Amba gets to take us all the way home, so to speak.
Right.
It's chapter 8.
Okay.
And certainly, if we don't get all the way through it, or if something comes up to be said, so be it. Chapter 8, definition of the Jivan Mukta, one liberated while alive. Nadaga. In this exposition, I shall tell you about the characteristics of a Jivan Mukta, one who is liberated while living, one who is ever the self, a mass of bliss, and filled with peace is a Jivan Mukta, one who is liberated while alive, one who has the certitude of his immense, perfectly full repose. I am indeed the Supreme Brahman, consciousness bliss, which is not different from the self, the complete, the ultimate truth of the nature of awareness is a Jivan Mukta.
One who has the certitude, I am the Supreme Brahman, without the three qualities of sattva, illuminating, and others. Rajas, tamas. The truth transcending the highest of the nature of consciousness bliss is a Jivan Mukta. One who ever has the certitude, I am the eternal, supreme self without the three bodies, gross, subtle, and causal. Of the nature of knowledge, the mass of bliss, the one, the eternal, is a Jivan Mukta.
One who ever abides in the state of bliss, with no trace of attachments to the body or such, in the certitude, I am the Supreme Brahman, the One, is a Jivan Mukta. One who is all silence and in great bliss, rid of delusions, and is of the nature of pure consciousness alone, without a trace of the sorrow-ridden ego, is a Jivan Mukta.
One who, in a pure state of mind, is ever intent on realizing consciousness alone, and, becoming himself of the nature of consciousness, disregards all imaginary things like delusion, is a Jivan Mukta. One who, though in the body, is not attached to any illusions, is established ever in bliss, and is pure and changeless, is a Jivan Mukta.
One who ever abides in the self and knows, I am the one supreme knowledge, and without any ego becomes himself the supreme bliss, is a Jivan Mukta. One whose mind is motionless like a rock, who as the unsullied pure self alone revels ever in truth and bliss, is a Jivan Mukta.
One who completely discards all other ideas, is of the nature of the indivisible one, is peaceful, is rid of all false ideas of multiplicity, and exists without differences, is a Jivan Mukta. One who has the certitude, I have no delusion, mind, intellect, wisdom, ego, life, and various senses, I am Brahman, is a Jivan Mukta.
I do not have the five sensations such as sound, nor do I have the enemies known as desire, anger, defects, or effects of the intellect. nor do I have any other illusory things, nor base bondage, nor liberation, because I have no mind or thought or such. I am Brahman, devoid of all these. One with this steadfast certitude is a Jivan Mukta.
There is no body, gross or otherwise, apart from me. There is no state such as waking apart from me. There is no waker apart from me. There is no microcosm or macrocosm apart from me. There is no inner world apart from me. There is no external world apart from me. There is nothing at all apart from me. I am Brahman. One with this certitude is a Jivan Mukta.
There is no holy river or bath apart from me. There is no shrine or god apart from me. There is no worship of gods apart from me. There is no dharma or sin apart from me. There is no birth or bondage apart from me. There is no knowledge or liberation apart from me. There is nothing at all apart from me. Indeed, I am Brahman. One who abides in this certitude is a Jivan Mukta.
There are no Vedas or scriptures apart from me. There is no prescription or prohibition apart from me. There is no guru, teacher, or disciple, student apart from me. No lesson or initiation apart from me. No knowledge of the realization of the Supreme apart from me. And no time or place apart from me. There is nothing apart from me anytime. I am Brahman. One who realizes thus is a Jivan Mukta.
There is no element or world apart from me. There is nothing composed of the elements apart from me. There is neither all nor little apart from me. There is nothing non-dual nor dual apart from me. There is nothing either far or near apart from me. There is neither high nor low apart from me. There is neither honor nor dishonor apart from me. I am Brahman. One who realizes this is a Jivan Mukta.
There is no caste or canon apart from me. There is no race or lineage apart from me. There is no action or result apart from me. There is no cause or effect apart from me. There is no knowledge or ignorance apart from me. There is no contemplation or absorption in meditation apart from me. There is no sound or noise apart from me. I am Brahman. One who realizes thus is a Jivan Mukta.
There is no japa, repetition of a mantra, or tapas, intense practice, austerity, apart from me. There is no ritual or mantra apart from me. There is no homa, oblation in fire, or propitiation apart from me. There is neither day nor night apart from me. There is neither Brahma, creator, nor Vishnu, sustainer, apart from me. There is neither Hara, destroyer, nor any gods apart from me. There are no gods apart from me. I am Brahman. One who realizes this is a Jivan Mukta.
There is no cold or heat here for me. There is no success or failure here for me. There is no fear or fearlessness here for me. There is no affliction like hunger or thirst here for me. There is no disease, mental or physical, here for me. There is no base or ceiling, nothing above or below here for me. I am Brahman, the mass of knowledge. One with this full realization is a Jivan Mukta.
There are no cardinal points, directions, or absence of these for me. There's nothing interior or exterior for me, and nothing I have to seek. There is nothing I have to reveal, nothing to be remembered, and nothing to be understood. Indeed, I am Brahman with nothing apart from it. One with this undivided supreme knowledge is a Jivan Mukta.
Various objects of experience are not here for me. Clinging to experience is not here for me. Distracting attachment is not here for me. Being established in peace, too, is not here for me. Inconstant ignorance is not here for me. Irremovable bondage is not here for me. Indeed, I am the changeless Brahman. One with this permanent certitude is a Jivan Mukta.
I have neither desire nor aversion here. I have neither euphoria nor ecstasy here. The duality of superimposition is not here for me. The criticism of non-existence is not here for me. Neither is there the hallmark of purity here for me, nor the firmness of yoga. I am Brahman, of the nature of the One. One who abides in this certitude is a Jivan Mukta.
There is no birth, existence, growth, development, decay, or death, and no means of perception like skin and others for me. There is neither childhood, youth, nor old age, and no conditionings that can be experienced here for me. There is no non-duality or duality for me. Indeed, I am the perfectly full knowledge, the Supreme. One established thus is a Jivan Mukta.
There is neither black, nor white, nor red, nor the numerous forms and names. There is no ignorance, no fear, no void, no shade or darkness or light, no austerities, no happiness, and no sorrow. There is nothing here apart from me. Indeed, I am the shining Brahman. One firmly in this state is a Jivan Mukta.
There is nothing to be discarded as disagreeable, nothing to be added as agreeable. No instructing guru or disciple or such. No knowledge, no knower, no knowable. Neither sentience nor mindless insentience, and nothing auspicious or inauspicious here. I am the differenceless Brahman. One who abides in this unbroken certitude is a Jivan Mukta.
There is nothing wondrous for me. There is neither self nor non-self for me here. There are no illusory entities like heaven or such rewards, no learning to be trained in, no variety of doubts and explanations, and no peace or self-restraint to be cultivated. I am Brahman, abiding as that. One who steadfastly abides in this certitude is a Jivan Mukta.
The misconceptions that become shattered are not here for me. Various walls are not here for me. There is nothing here for me to decry, nothing here for me to praise, no words for me to articulate, and no silence to be preserved. I am pure Brahman. One who abides in this certitude is a Jivan Mukta.
There is nothing such as the balancing of the three qualities, no illusion such as the superiority of the sattva state, no ignorance in which there is domination by the other two qualities, and no division in which the darkness of tamas is predominant. There being no conditioning of any kind, there's no world or individual, jiva, or the supreme, para. Only Brahman, which is non-dual, exists, and I am indeed that. One who realizes thus is a Jivan Mukta.
I am indeed of the nature of existence, knowledge, bliss. I am only of the nature of existence, knowledge, bliss. I am indeed of the nature of eternal knowledge, bliss. I am only of the nature of eternal knowledge, bliss. I am indeed of the nature of the pure and perfectly full. I am only of the nature of the pure and perfectly full. One who is constantly thus in this steadfast certitude is a Jivan Mukta.
The attachmentless Jivan Mukta is one who has the undivided realization that he is of the nature of the Supreme Brahman, which abides in itself as itself, who revels in the self without a second, who is established all by himself as himself in himself, and who is enjoying the bliss of himself or herself.
Mm-hmm. The outstanding Jivan Mukta is the one who has the certitude, I am Brahman, Brahman is I am all. Securely established in the nature of Brahman, who is rid of all misconceptions and is impervious to all the images that arise, as the world, the supreme, I, and this, whose mind is bereft of all memories, and who is bathed in beatitude, the sublime certitude of Brahman knowledge.
Nadaga, I have clearly expounded to you this sure knowledge about the characteristics of the Jivan Mukta, as graciously taught to me earlier by the Supreme Shiva. This is subtler than the Vedas and other scriptures and is secret. Whoever listens and understands this, even once, will himself become Brahman.
Those who, fickle of faith, arguing about the non-existence of the Lord, persecute their bodies in actions spoken of by the Karma Kanda, chapters about action, sacrifices, rituals, and observances of the Vedas, such as Rig and others, in the hope that they will attain perpetual heaven, will never realize the bliss of Brahman, and will only be caught in the travails of transmigration.
It is only by the boat of undivided knowledge arising out of worship of the Supreme Shiva that a devotee of the Supreme Lord, Paramasvara, can cross the ocean of transmigration. Others cannot cross this ocean, which is illusory, like the horns of a horse. Thus, the sage Ribu explained to Nadaga what constitutes a Jivan Mukta.
It is the perfectly full form of our Lord in the state of joyous dance that says, the characteristic of the Jivan Mukta is the sure and clear knowledge that there is no Maya, illusion, delusion, or ignorance, no Lord, Ishvara, and no phenomenal world, and that Brahman, the undivided, the partless, alone am I.
The sound of Amba's voice reading is very magical for me.
Mm-hmm. So we can't really say anything after that.
You can't really?
Can't really say anything after that. It's almost like wiping a board clean, but there's no board, to wipe clean.
Yeah, what came in the silence after? The sound of the rain outside, the feeling of my feet on this little rubber mat I'm standing on. Seeing Amba. Yeah, it was really good. The speak, listen, speak, listen, speak, listen. With such a short chapter, it worked nicely, given the time we have. I can tell the transcription software that I used on a video that you did, it worked just fine. It missed a few words, so it sounded a little hilarious.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send you the raw file, and I'll just put it on the Facebook. But it's going to be easy, and then you can take the text and lay it over the video if you want to. No problem. Amba needs a bell. You need a clear, ringing bell. Do you have one?
Yeah, I do have it. Why do I need a bell?
To make a sound to mark the beginning of the session.
Or a gong or something. I do. Do you have it?
Let's see here. I can improvise. No, not even close here.
Yeah, that might be nice. Is everything good in Steve world?
In Steve world, we're talking very seriously about retiring to Portugal. That seems very likely. And it's obviously a big change.
Yeah.
But it looks like the only real obstacles are internal. Can we make ourselves do it? I think we'll find a way.
There's no obstacles. Does that mean that there's no obstacles? And according to the Prabhu, there's no internal.
Right. Right. I have to imagine them and give them a location for them to actually be. So yeah.
And then where in Portugal?
We don't know.
Just
We don't know. America is really, really big, right? So, you know, I grew up 1,500 miles from here, you know, halfway across the country. And I think, you know, Oregon is the state to the south of us. You know, that's one of our 50, and Oregon is as big as Germany. Okay. So the scale of Portugal by comparison is so small that
it doesn't matter where you're at.
Doesn't matter where you're at. Kind of what we're thinking is living up in the hills somewhere with easy access to the coast might be a way to do it cheaply. Yeah.
You know, Moody lives there in Alentejo. Mm-hmm. It's very beautiful there. I've been there a few times.
You've
been? I have friends that live near there as well, like in the similar area.
Do you go regularly?
No, I've just been there a few times. I'd like to say I go regularly.
You'd like to?
I'd like to say that I go regularly. No, I've been there a few times.
Okay. Yeah, we're certainly aware that he's there, and we looked into it, and it's closed right now. There's only, whatever's happening is only online.
Yeah, everything's closed.
Yeah, and I asked Hanaban about Mooji, not for guidance so much as just for his impression or his opinion, and he's a big fan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was somewhat comforting. Yeah.
I'm also a big fan.
You're also a big fan? Sure.
You know, I told you before, didn't I? He gave me the name Amba.
And it just means woman. Is
Amba?
it so? Amba, yeah.
Oh, it means mother.
Mother, okay. Well, I think of you as my sister. You're my sister. It takes a whole other meaning if you put love next to it. Mm-hmm. Mother love, yeah, it takes it out of, you know, interpersonal relationship. Mm. Now it's just a field of beautiful energy. Mm. And that would be correct. Because I'm, you know, from this side, you know, it's like for whatever, if I think of myself as a container, it's certainly filled with love by the end of this call and, you know, stays full for a good while. Yeah, so very grateful. Did you record chapter 7 a long time ago and put that up just lately? No? You don't recall?
No idea.
Okay. 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 Because I thought I saw it on the YouTube just freshly. Just freshly there. And then the recording date looked like it was from 5 years ago. So.
Okay. Oh, maybe. I don't know, actually. I know I did read a few chapters like back then. Randomly, kind of random chapters.
Yeah. I was thinking the other day, and I should probably just tell you that watching Amba read chapter 32 was profoundly beautiful and transformative for me. So 32, very good.
Yeah,
number.
I think like when it gets to like some of those chapters, like 26 to like 32, somehow 33, like a few of them around there are like really, really super duper powerful chapters.
Yeah,
they all but somehow extra.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
We don't have to read every chapter. We can skip straight to 22.
Did you like the back and forth this time?
Yeah, sure.
Good, good. So whether it's back and forth or reading in sequence or picking a different one, we're developing some options for hearing Ribu sing. Your little one's good?
Yeah.
Good. 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 We have the older one is applying to medical school. She's wanted to be a doctor since she was like 15. And it's just a question of now getting in somewhere. And then we probably won't see much of her for the next 8 years, but we'll just bask in our pride.
How
exactly 24 on Sunday. Yeah, I suppose I should send you a picture of all of us. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll take a fresh one Sunday. The younger one is the next room over. She came home from school because of the pandemic with her cat in March, and her cat is my little brother now. And she's working at Costco, which is a big warehouse store, short drive from here. And she started online classes for the fall.
Okay. Yeah. Very nice to have her back.
Say again?
Was it nice to have her back?
Yeah. I have to admit that I was not as pleasant with my parents at the age she is now. I mean, I got nicer. But what's also funny is she is about to turn 21 in November. And that's the age that I showed up at my parents' house and said that I was married.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was, I guess a bit of a surprise.
Yeah. Surprise!
Well, you know, I made a good choice, so it worked out. Yeah. Yeah, satsang with Hanuman every other week is going very well. We get between 60 and 80 people, and there's 20 minutes of silent sitting, and then people ask questions. And Hanuman starts out with, I don't have anything to say, but if you have questions about my master's teachings and I can answer, I'll be happy to. And somehow the space is there for people to just pour out their deepest stuff. It's really, really beautiful. And he steers.
Do you have a link to anything that I can watch?
Recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can share one. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we haven't made them public, but I happen to have the recordings right here on this computer, so I have the power. But you have to promise to use the teachings for good and never for evil.
There's little chance I would use it for evil. I never train myself doing anything like that. But you never know. There's always a possibility of being corruptible. Although I don't know how you could use the teaching for evil, but you never know.
No, it's just something I say. So nice to see you again. I'm going to keep your smile in my heart until next Friday.
Same.
Right on.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Mm.